Hi and welcome to Chris the Fish Show 3's channel. You can catch me on YouTube and you can catch me on Instagram. All you gotta do is you can Google Chris the Fish Show 3 and it'll come up with both my Instagram and my YouTube channel. I am still new to the whole recording, editing, sharing, so I've still got a lot to learn. I am all on basics, I am at home, I have got missus, I have got kids, I have got a job, but I'm doing the best I can and we've all got to start somewhere. Enjoy the video. All the content is getting better and better and I'm learning as I'm going. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment, help me, advise me, and you never know, one day I might even be able to do some professional videos. Today I'm going to do a clean out on the Axolotl Tank. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a big job. It's just going to be a case of empty the stuff out, give it a quick clean down, change the water, re-level out the sand and just spruce it up basically. Now axolotls aren't a big fan of light, but the reason that I've got the light on is so that I can see. It won't hurt them just for a little while. So the first thing I'm going to do, oh that's cold, is take out the rocks and the ornaments, which is always easier said than done. I've got a bag of media which I keep in here just for extra filtration. Unplug the air pump. But what I like to do is I like to try and get all the crap into the air, so it makes it easier when I'm siphoning. Get all the crap up. Now I just swap to this smaller siphon to get all the finer bits that the big one doesn't pick up. Okay, so the next bit that I'll do is I will take the sponges, or the sponge, off the sponge filter. Give it a good soak. Give it a good soak in the water. Squeeze. And whenever you do this, make sure you do it in the old tank water so that you can keep all the good beneficial bacteria. Put it back together. So I use these ones, the APS filters off eBay. They're cheap, easy to use, and they work fantastic. I've got them in every single tank. I've got 800 IFs in most of my tanks. I've got a 1200 IF and an 800 IF in my cichlid tank, and then I've got the APS external filter in my barb tank. I use Hindon heaters in all of my tanks. And I did have a mixed variety of the air pumps, which again I use in every tank. But now I'm switching over to the Hindon ones because they're brilliant and they're silent as well. So much quieter than all the other ones I've got or have used. So again, you just take the sponge out, give it a good squeeze and a rub. Put it all back together, making sure you put it together the right way. And then put it back together in the tank. So now I just use the hose to fill it all up, and then I'll put my dechlorinator in it as well, and it should all be fine. So what I'll do, my prime Seachum dechlorinator, I'll wait until it's filling up, pour some in there. So while the water's splashing around, it spreads it throughout the tank. Absolutely love this stuff. Got my pump on a timer because it's bloody loud of a night. As you can tell, we're in the bedroom. And then you got the heater, the light and the filter as well. Obviously we don't have a heater in this tank. Okay, so now we've managed to get the tank cleaned. We've got the filters cleaned, we've got all the ornaments out, all the rocks out, I've got the shelf out, got the filters all plugged in, I've got the water all topped up. So now we're just going to leave it, come back in a few hours, wait till it's all settled, and then I can start putting stuff back in. Right, so a few hours later, come back and you can see how beautiful, crystal clear this tank is already. Yep, we got a few micro bubbles, but I'll soon get rid of that. Just got to even the sand out a little bit more. It does look dirty, but that's because there's two different kinds of sand in here. We had a dark sand, which you can see there when I got the tank, that was already in it. And then obviously the lighter stuff is the play sand. It's the same as what's in the barb tank downstairs. It's just basically mixed. Gives it a bit of coloration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the tripod up and then we're going to start filling it all up. Obviously you can see there's a bit of gap in the water level, but that will soon change when you've put all the rocks and everything in. The weight going down will make the water come up. Okay, so the time is here. The tank completely cleared. You've got a few little micro bubbles which they'll soon disappear, but now we've got to put everything back in it. So we'll start again with the rocks. Just level the sand out a bit. Woo! You're trying to bite me? You thought I had food. Got my bag of media, which I always hide in here somewhere. And this time I've chosen to hide it in behind the rock next to the filter, the sponge filter. So you still, it gives them somewhere to sit at the same time as giving them a bit more shade here for them to hide under. And even though they've just had the water changed, as you can see, they're eating quite happily. I put 6 in and they have 3 each. Well, that's everything from me for now, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, a comment and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.